Lagos, the GTCO Food and Drink Festival returns for a special holiday edition. Think mouth-watering street food, retail stores, exclusive chef demonstrations, and master classes. And for the kids, a magical holiday wonderland. The GTCO Food and Drink Festival is for everyone. Your holiday experience starts here and attendance is free. After all, what's a holiday without good food? Don't miss the holiday edition of the GTCO Food and Drink Festival on Saturday 20th and Sunday 21st December at Plot 1 Water Corporation Drive, Oniru, Victoria Island, Lagos. The GTCO Food and Drink Festival, supporting small businesses and promoting enterprise.
Uber, on the 12th day of Christmas, my Maggie gave to me 12 spices suya, 11 orishi, 10 wraps of moi moi, 9 efodiro, 8 plates of unkwabi, 7 pepper soup, 6 seasoned snails, 5 fried fish, 4 cocoa bangles, 3 pati jollof, 2 giz dodo, and fufu with egusi, a delicious holiday season with Maggie. Me and Maggie, so good together. Me and Maggie, so good together.
Africa is all connected. With Turkish Airlines FlyFest, fly to Europe, to America, and to Istanbul at special prices. Book your ticket until December 15th for flights between September 15th and December 15th. For details, please visit turkishairlines.com. Turkish Airlines.
Mr. Teacher, please, what happens when children come to school? How is it that they leave home very neat and return looking so different?
Non-stop action, ma. All the learning and sports burn energy. So those sweat stains, dirty uniforms and shoes, they show that your kid has been very active.
Now, wow.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
This is the sound of someone who doesn't have to worry about lifing. It is the sound of a person who knows Leadway Health HMO covers him. No panic, no fear, just premium peace of mind. Leadway Health HMO's coverage is so good, you too can experience peace. Life happens, but with Leadway Health HMO, peace of mind is always within reach. For 3 years running, we've been recognized as Nigeria's best HMO because when it comes to your health, we've truly got you covered. Leadway Health, wealth, and more.
There is December, and then there's MTN Yellow Tide December. From streets to rooftops, the wave is hitting with massive surprises, juicy holiday bundles, giveaways, discounts, luxury experiences, and so much more. So whether you're based in Nigeria or you just got back, if you want to party, chill, watch movies, travel, and even for lovebirds getting married, Yellow Tide is here to turn up the vibe this season. The ginger will be unmatched. The vibe will be on point. The shutdown will be massive. No darling, don't miss the wave. Visit yellowtide.mtn.ng now to vibe with the Yellow Tide.
Guy, how far? You watch that game?
I did. Oh boy, that goal, eh? Hey.
Make I call you back. My time go soon finish. Sorry, I forget I get extra 3 minutes to talk.
I wonder why you hold a cut call. When na MTN better gist they use. Me, I still enjoy my free 2,100 airtime on top my new MTN SIM.
Yes, so get 3 minutes extra on MTN Better Gist. Text BG to 312 to collect your own awoof.
Dailies today.
Dailies today.
On 99.3 Nigeria Info.
.3 Nigeria Info Lagos. Good morning to you. Welcome to Dailies today, the second part. I'm Sheriff Quadry.
I'm Jimi Disu. Good morning.
Yes, indeed. You can watch us on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch us on Facebook, Ditto YouTube. Just search for Nigeria Info 99.3. Now, also share the link with your community. Okay, all right. Let's go. Let's start with the Vanguard newspaper, page 7 of the Vanguard. Ambassadorial appointment drama as Senate clears Dambazo, Femi Fani Kayode, Omokri, others.
It was a sad day for anybody with some. It was a sad day yesterday for. Now I have to watch my language very carefully. It was a sad day, Sha. Okay, yesterday, when eventually the news of what happened at the Senate, became public, and one got to know where Mokri, Fani Kayode, and some other people were told to take a bow and go at a clearance for ambassadors. Now remember that the argument was, they had been cleared only God knows how many years ago when Fani Kayode was a minister, or Reno was a senior special assistant to President Jonathan. And it was on the basis of that they were told to bow and go. And Oshomole wanted to put up a bit of a fight, but at the end of the day, he was shoved aside. Now, what I'm made to understand, I stand to be corrected, is that the Senate committee is it's not even supposed to tell anybody to bow and go. It is when they come back to the Senate, to the full House, that bow and go or bow and say or whatever can actually take place. The committee was supposed to narrow down to the nitty-gritty, ask the necessary questions to prepare the bigger House. They failed to do so. And nothing against these gentlemen, nothing against them personally, but surely they do have questions to answer. Femi has questions to answer about it, at the very least about his temperament. His knowledge of foreign affairs, probably, yes, you would think that he knows, but you need to know where he's shifting to. You remember this guy writes articles in the newspapers? This was a guy, ambassador that you said to bow and go, had said publicly when the Americans were coming early, just recently, that we will fight them. And they told me to bow and go. That of Renom Omokri, I'd rather not. I don't want to get involved in any altercation at all with the let's just forget that. But that's the Senate that we have. And they said, it says, the story says, after an initial hit that saw many, including senators, ambassador nominees, and journalists clamoring for a space in the tightly packed hearing from 221, the screening exercise finally began. Everybody was trying to jostle. The whole place was in a state of confusion. And when they now came, Okoyemi Bamidele, Senate leader, who completely disappointed me as a person. I don't know him personally, but I know of him. And I thought that as a Senate leader, he should know what should be done. I don't know what politics has done to him. And he says that the bow and go for procedure for certain nominees, saying it was reserved for individuals with established and viable records of public service. I haven't heard anything like that in a long time. Speaking during the screening session for non-career ambassadorial nominees, Bamidele explained that nominees who had previously served as members of the National Assembly automatically benefit from the tradition because their legislative history and public track record are already well known to lawmakers. What track record of Femi Fani Kayode and Omokri are well known to lawmakers that makes them think they should bow and go for appointment? Now, please listen. If there are other appointments that might be well suited for them, but that of ambassadors is a very, 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 very serious matter. Very, very serious matter. Let's leave it at that. You know what I'm talking about. And it's also not, in the case of Omokri, for example, it's not because he he tried to expose President Tinubu. That's not an issue. That's not an issue at all. It's in the course of, he tried to expose, as far as he was trying to say then, the truth behind the candidate. I have no problem with that. Because there are other things he has been involved in that makes you want to query whether he will be good as an ambassador. You see, there's a need for us to narrow down. As an ambassador, maybe it's good for other, good as SSA, propaganda, all kinds of things. But as an ambassador, by the way, he turned up yesterday wearing green natural makeup with walking stick. Anyway,
yeah, he has been marketing Nigeria though lately. He's been going to forums. He's been speaking.
Yes, but you can't. You know that he shot himself in the foot when the issue of killing of Christians came up. You saw the report the Americans sent on him. Do you want to disregard that? And you just said it should bow and go. A foreigner, an American, sends you a letter. You disregard it. It was not even read. And he said it should bow and go. Anyway, that's what we had yesterday. There's no point flogging the issue. I think increasingly every day you begin to understand the country that you are living in. And it doesn't make life more pleasurable for you. At least for me.
Talking about life being pleasurable, let's look at this editorial here. Seyi Tinubu's outlandish security escort. I mean, his life has to be pleasurable.
Now, let me tell you, if you're a Tinubu supporter, go look for water to drink, because this editorial is. I'm going to frame it. When the history of this regime is being told, if and when they ever go, these are some of the documents we'll produce. It's called Seyi Tinubu's Outlandish Security Escorts. You know about the story now. Professor Wole Soyinka brought it out, so first of course they make a reference to, they make the statement by Professor Wole Soyinka their reference point. Okay, so they describe a bit of what happened there. I don't want to waste your time with that. But they then go to the president, who said, the president spoke with the gravity the moment demanded. And the president is quoted as saying, we need all the forces we can utilize on the streets. But the point says, yet not long after, his own son paraded a private army that would make a divisional police officer in Zamfara weep with envy. They say, then the point says, and it's been long, they use this kind of strong words, the hypocrisy is so blatant, it stinks. While Seyi cruises around in his expansive convoy, poorly protected, even senior military officers are paying with their lives. That's a sensitive one. They talk about the situation of Musa Uba, the Brigadier General, who was ambushed, and they make a referral to, you get what I'm saying. Then they go on talk about Amnesty International, what they say. But listen to this. A governor once publicly lamented that 100 villages in Katsina State were being protected by just 30 police officers who shared only 10 rifles between them. So if one officer wants to take away, if he takes a shot at the given and said, quickly give me your rifle, how to shoot that. And in the middle of this horror, Seyi moves with the security details of a head of state. This is not protection, it is provocation. Wow. In 2023, he was spotted lounging in the Federal Executive Council chamber until his father publicly rebuked him, that saying this is not acceptable. In 2024, a viral video showed him inspecting what looked suspiciously like a guard of honor mounted by men in uniform, some openly carrying arms. The Nigerian army quickly distanced itself, claiming the men were not soldiers. Nigerians were left to wonder, if they were not soldiers and not police, then who exactly were these armed men saluting a private citizen? They then say this again. Seyi's sister, Folashade Tinubu Ojo, the self-styled Iyoloja General of Nigeria, tried earlier this year to export her controversial market leadership title to Edo State. The move was firmly rebuffed by the Oba of Benin, Ewere, who declared the position alien to Benin. Then they make a reference again to what Mrs. Tinubu did with the Chief Mrs. Tinubu with the governor, the incident of last week, so they say that they say towards the end they say the hall froze. A sitting governor elected by Otu citizens was reduced to a schoolboy by an unelected spouse. The video went viral within minutes and the outrage was nationwide. Now this. The Tinubu family is not merely enjoying the perks of proximity to power. It seems intoxicated by it, and the country is paying the price, literally. It talks about the budget for VIP protection, which runs into billions of naira annually, and yet many local communities cannot boast of a single post. Senators now openly complain on the floor of the National Assembly that their single police orderly has been withdrawn, while privileged Nigerians retain full detachment. One senator said in anguish, "Are some animals more equal than others?" Nigeria cannot pretend that the presidency is a traditional monarchy where the children of the king inherit divine protection paid for by starving peasants. If Sheyi feels unsafe, let him hire private security at his own expense. The police and the army are not his domestic staff. Tinubu has an opportunity to redeem his own directive and salvage what remains of public trust. He should order the complete withdrawal of all police and military personnel attached to his son and every other unofficial member of his family. That is the challenge to the president. The president should ensure his directive on the withdrawal of police and military personnel from VIPs and politicians is carried out, and that the withdrawn officers are redeployed to the areas where they are desperately needed. I told you about the senator now who has a soldier guarding as an orderly. Soyinka has done his duty. History will record that at 91, he still found the strength to speak truth to power. Where are the other elders?
Good question.
Elder, yeah.
Very elder about from where? Hey, sister top.
But what do you think of that editorial?
I think it's brilliant. I think it's
brilliant. And he hits the nail. And I think that it was done deliberately because our backs are going gradually against the wall. This country is going complete degenerate. And we need a wake-up call. And like I would usually say, this is not a time to be polite. This is a time for us to look at ourselves in truth. What happened yesterday is a very good example. You don't need any more example. Bow and go under such controversial circumstances. So who do the people run to? The legislature is supposed to provide the balance. It's not providing any. It's not providing any. And the rate at which we are going, everybody on the list, they even told the wives of governor to bow and go. That is not that somebody is the wife of a former governor does not make her suitable to be an ambassador. They just wouldn't. Honestly, it was just an exercise that set one, that upset one totally. You could jolly well be the most brilliant human being on the face of the earth. You could be the most polite. You could be the most religious. But you might not have what it takes to be an ambassador. The job of the National Assembly was to cross-check. And just refuse to do it. Anyway.
Maybe the country of assignment would do the needful.
So again,
they are not
so whilst the Americans are here to sort out our security, is the countries that they are going to that would now help us do the job we should have done.
Maybe.
Heaven help us all. Heaven help us all.
Just maybe. Let's go to our next story. Page 10 of the Vanguard newspaper. We're live on Facebook. We're also live on... No, we're not live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. I can't see Facebook live stream here. Maybe we're live on Facebook. I can't see it. But you can watch us definitely on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3. Share the live stream with your community. Let's have more engagement and hear from you. Page 10 of the Vanguard newspaper. Aujales 2, Fusengbua ruling house rejects K1's lineage claim.
Well, boss, he put in an application and tried to establish his link with the Fusengbua ruling house, but it was rejected. A statement issued in Ijebu-Ode yesterday, signed by Otumba Latif Owoyemi, Pastor Bola Salami, Otumba Adedokun Ajidagba, amongst others. According to the ruling house, the linkage form submitted by Anyede, that is Wasiu Kwamwan, was invalid because it was not endorsed by any recognized head of the purported family unit. Omobadetayo Erobodo was described as, that is the man who then signed it, was described as, it was not even a registered member of the Jadiara Royal House and therefore lacked authority to sign on behalf of the family. They claim that extensive investigations have not revealed any proof of his membership of the Jadiara Royal House or the Fusengbua ruling house. Consequently, the completed linkage form is hereby declared null and void and of no consequence. For the avoidance of doubt, your claim to the membership of Fusengbua ruling house is rejected. And they say that he is not a member of the ruling house and therefore not eligible to contest for the vacant stool of Awujale of Ijebu-Ode. And of course, there were meetings and so on and so forth. And that is the latest that we had. So they're going to move to the next stage. My thoughts could be that I hope Wasu will not be stubborn about this and decide to go to court. I just hope so. But it is within his rights to do so. If that happens, then there might not be an Awujale in his own lifetime. Because these court cases can take forever. I am sure that if you knew that you wanted to be an Awujale, which wasn't something I think was decided early, you would have tried to reestablish yourself long before now. To reestablish yourself. So the question now would be that if he's not a member of the Fusengbua or whatever family, how did he then become a prince to become the Olori Omoba? The man who would have answered the question,
Olori Omoba,
which was occupied previously by Otumba Shubomi Balogun. The gentleman who would have answered the question now has gone to where all of us hope to.
Yeah.
At some point. No, don't say, you're not ready. Don't frighten your family.
Okay, let's just just see that I've left you here. I've gone to
don't frighten your wife.
To go and
tell him I will not be part of this one. I will walk out of here. You what? your wife is listening at home. Quadry is also listening at home. Quadry family, what has Jimi Disu done to this guy? Let's go to the next one.
Okay, so very, very sad one. Very sad one. This story broke yesterday. Bayelsa Deputy Governor Slums dies at 60.
Yes, it was taken to hospital, taken to the ICU, and the moment I heard that he had slumped and taken to the ICU, I made it a 50-50. And unfortunately, he has passed away. His name is Lawrence Orujakpo. And this is a wake-up call to, I know the way it works in public office. They hardly sleep. Pretend to work during the day and then spend the whole night doing meetings and whatever. And at the end of the day, there's a price to pay for it. There's a serious price to pay for it.
Yeah.
I hope may his soul rest in peace. Very sad. Just about, I think it was 60.
Yes, 60.
Yes, it was 60. And He was descending the stair. He slumped. He was descending the staircase at 1:30 p.m. Maybe he hadn't slept all night.
Moral of the lesson is, please get your numbers right.
Get yourself organized.
Go and get checked up. Have your checks done, your annual health checks. Have them done so you can know your numbers. You never can tell. Yeah.
And then you need to guard the way. I've been around the governor before, and I see even the way some people. I remember vividly. Sometimes you have a meeting and say, they'll say to his praise, Excellency has not slept at all. Look, I heard he went to bed yesterday at 5 o'clock. I'll be shaking my head that they're pushing this man to his grave. There must be a way we can get these things done. I've had friends who worked in government office before. They'll be waking up at 2 o'clock to come for a meeting and so on and so forth. I had a bit of that when I worked close to government. One day they said I should come to Shagamu for a meeting at 8 o'clock. And I was in Lagos. Of course, I turned it. I said, I'm not going. We must learn to all these things, these habits that we have. If you don't have your head screwed on straight, and on that particular day, on their way back at about 1:30, I heard they were accosted by armed robbers.
Oh,
I mean, it's the kind of what we do, the kind of habits that our politicians have is unbelievable. You are following a man in his house at 7:30 p.m. He should come for a meeting in Chagamu and to start the car, start going. But it's very, very sad, and it's a lesson. I repeat, it's a lesson. These things that you boast about, they have a way of chipping in on your body until you finally give up. So let's all be very, very careful.
Next story, The Punch, page 2. Insecurity FG approves 94,000 new enlistments.
Yes, so the new enlistments, it says that under the new plan, the police are going to recruit 50,000 police constables. I'm not sure if this number will be enough, but that's what it is. And it says that the PSC, in collaboration with the MPF, is pleased to announce the commencement of recruitment of 50,000 policemen. I think they'll also the army is going to have to recruit some new personnel, and I think the same thing. The president has directed the NSO to set up the forest guard, and also I think the civil defense would increase their numbers. But what is more important is not so much the numbers, but the encouragement they are given in terms of salary, in terms of welfare, in terms of insurance, what's going to happen to them. I don't see why every policeman cannot be insured for close to 5-10 million. How much would the premium be? So that if anything happens, they know that they'll be well treated. I still have somebody who fought during the Civil War. He hasn't been fully paid. You still have army pensioners and so on and so forth. You still have police pensioners. So what are you going to end up having? We are going to end up having people who are desperate at least to take something home. You're not going to have committed, because it's one thing to recruit people, it's one thing to employ them, but it's another thing to get their commitment. Heaven help us.
Heaven help those who help themselves.
About Olokwa, you'll be a very good police.
I mean, look, I could consult.
Let me sponsor you.
I could consult.
Oh, wait. Let me sponsor you.
I could be in their media relations.
We don't want media relations. We need you to go to Checkpoint.
Checkpoint. What will I be doing there?
Supervise.
Supervise who? What? Who? Inside his own. No.
But I think we should pray that Nigeria doesn't get to the situation I described one time that happened during the Civil War.
Yeah.
Yes. Somebody suggested, and I'm glad it didn't get any traction, that the government should go and use youth corpers and train them. And I said, no way. That is not going to happen. I have a small daughter who's a youth corper. The mother will be freezing at home now. That will kill me. I couldn't tell her. I said that she used youth corpers. You just have all this. No. But then, remember the president said something about corn and agbado. Recruit them and give them corn And Agbado tree.
You can't constrict people now. We're not in that situation right now.
Yet,
no, we're not. We're not. We have to go now. Lagos, thank you for being a part of the show this morning. He's back at 9. What's happening at 9? Who's coming?
It's a surprise. No?
It's a surprise, okay. I'll wait for that surprise. I can't wait for it. No.
Always tell me ahead of time. Always give me notice.
All right. Thank you, Lagos, for being a part of the show. I was... Okay, let's go. We'll talk about this off the air. Kofi will make a return in a moment.
Learn boss level gameplay on YouTube with MTN YouTube Buffet Bundle. Binge your favorite gameplays till you master every move. Enjoy play along clips with your faves and challenge runs like never before till you become the numero uno of gaming. See more, be more, spend less. Get over 4 hours of YouTube streaming for just 250 naira or 10 hours for 600 naira on the MTN YouTube Buffet Bundle. Dial *312*800# to start today and go make a difference.
There is December, and then there's MTN Yellow Tide December. From streets to rooftops, the wave is hitting with massive surprises, juicy holiday bundles, giveaways, discounts, luxury experiences, and so much more. So whether you're based in Nigeria or you just got back, if you want to party, chill, watch movies, travel, and even for lovebirds getting married, Yellow Tide is here to turn up the vibe this season. The ginger will be unmatched. The vibe will be on point. The shutdown will be massive. No darling, don't miss the wave. Visit yellowtide.mtn.ng now to vibe with the Yellow Tide.
Stay informed and stay connected on 99.3.
I think questions against Pengasoners, who are they fighting for?
This Pengason is supposed to serve the interests of the country first.
This incident has showed us from the design stage we lack safety culture.
They're telling us that Nigeria's rental market is spiraling.
You don't put personal interest above national interest.
There are things that are in this country that some people travel to come and learn, like my culture.
The Independent National Electoral Commission has dismissed claims that Nigerians have lost confidence in the country's electoral system.
Nigeria is exporting oil, and Nigeria is also importing petrol. How about that?
Well, what would have informed you rejecting an emergency case? That's what I'm saying. Gunshot wounds are emergency.
It's always more conversation on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. Welcome to 99.3 Nigeria Info.
ASU for the billionth time is on strike.
The constitution, we need to revisit it. The power is much on one man.
What are we going to do in our nation?
My question about these defections is, whose purpose or interest?
These people are de-educating Nigeria.
They are paying so much attention to themselves, not to national issues.
The opposition splits of an whole shift plan. They have come.
Nigeria seems to be one of the worst countries where you have leadership.
The day Atiku will say, Peter Obi, I support you. That is the day election will end.
No state governor threatening to send any of them that failed to swear at Shiwaju cards.
All in one place.
GPS, Weekday, and Co. are suspended because they've been engaging in anti-party activities.
Did he not campaign for Labour Party in Lagos State?
It's just my pocket.
Withdrawing police details from VVIP people.
Tomorrow I will call the need people to come and join military. I would allow.
The news, conversation, information, and discussion. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Eight a.m. Enjoy creamy joy in every cup of tea with Kivo Creamer.
On 99.3 Nigeria Info.
The news at 8 on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Firefighters contained a late-night blaze
at the Berger Trailer Park in Olodiapapa. The Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service reports that the fire broke out at around 8 p.m., affecting trailers, containerized stalls, and discarded tires. No casualties were recorded, and negligence is suspected to be the cause.